Hello everyone in the DIY speaker YouTube world. I've decided to make another update. I'm inside right now. I have replaced something on the speaker. You will see black buttons compared to these silver ones, stainless. I was actually cleaning and I found these. I have a lot of parts from stuff that I've broken down, like stuff that's broken, and I have used the parts. I have kept the parts and desoldered things if parts ever break, like stuff like this. Like if this cap broke, I've probably got a lot of them. This is a 1000 microfarad at 35 volts. I'm sure I've got tons of these. I may even replace this one because ordered this right here. This is a TDA 7492. Oh, sorry, let me auto manual focus. I ordered this when I ordered these black buttons, and when I ordered this, and as you'll see, this is the same as the silver one that I showed earlier, or in the last video, but I took my time wiring this one. You can tell it's a lot better. Trying to adjust the focus point on the camera real quick. That long wire is to the amplifier, I think. Let me check real quick. Yeah, long wire is to the amplifier, and common ground is the white one, and this is to the DC jack for charging. Let's see. Yeah, here's the battery pack that I was talking about that I have. It's a 4S. It's got a BMS on the inside. I just soldered that jack on there for because I had which power and ground is in the middle. I had the male side a wire, so I could just power this when I was testing it. Got a whole bunch of this really thin gauge wire. And then some of this speaker wire. This is pretty good quality wire. This copper colored wire came from my grandfather, and then my cousin gave me this, I think. I can't remember exactly where the clear came from. But the real reason I made this video was because as I was cleaning, I found the black buttons, and I found this TDA, which was meant to be used in another speaker that I was going to build. And I found this. That's an 80 630. I was thinking I could either power this and and run the buttons to it, but I would need a breakout board, or I could just buy one of these. $12 volts. You can find these, but the cheaper, for some reason, the ones with the amplifier, with the 5x5 watt amplifier, cost less, like dollars less, and $3, $4, $5 less. It seems like, maybe not quite $5, but this is the 8645. That's the back side. That's the 12 volt power supply right there. Still not quite sure if I'm going to use this battery pack or the 12 volt one. This one's 16.8, the other one is 12.6. If I use this one, then I'm going to have to get a step down transformer. Let's see what else I can show. This is just a better amplifier. I mean, the other one's good, but this one's just got more power. Consider it out more. This one's got a heat sink. Here's the bottom side. I will be removing stuff like that JST connector. I like to pause on these things for a little bit because there's a lot of times when you look for stuff like this on eBay, the pictures aren't good, and when you if you order them, they're not exactly how you thought they would be. So I just like to show this kind of stuff off. I'll be removing these binding posts, just soldering through the holes, wires through the holes. These are the speakers I'm going to use. PC68. I was saying ND yesterday in the other video. These speakers are 20 watts RMS. And this amplifier at 12.6 puts out 14.2, or 15 volts, it's 19.4. So I just got to kind of decide where I want to go. It's not a big deal to put down a step down transformer. It's just more stuff I'll have to have inside the chamber. He's actually got the same exact amplifier right there. This is what I actually used too for the front panel. I thought it was 3M, but it's Loctite. It came out okay. Since I haven't been messing with it, it looks like the fibers have tightened back up and the wrinkles have sort of went away. But that's where I am right now. This is some really good wire too for soldering really small stuff like these. For instance, here's this CSR board to this TDA 7492. I'm probably going to go with the 16.8 just for the power. I mean, you can see the size of that. So I mean, it's going to be probably just a little bit smaller than that heatsink. And here was the calipers I've been using. I was completely wrong about the name too. Mutu Toyo, Absolute. Guess that's it for now. I will make another video when I get around to the next step.